Well, border visits and now a border block. A judge has temporarily delayed the end of what's called Title 42 by the Biden administration. Ending Title 42 would allow migrants seeking asylum to stay in the United States while they await their case to be heard. And while Republicans and Democrats may not see eye to eye on that policy, both sides say more federal resources and a stronger plan are needed in border towns.
And today in Eagle Pass, a GOP congressional delegation toured the border. That happened just moments after the body of a Texas Army National Guard soldier was recovered. Alicia Barrera reports from Eagle Pass.
3 days after jumping in the river to save a migrant struggling to swim across, Soldier Bishop Evans' body was found today.
He risked his own life for a person he did not know because he could not watch that person drown.
GOP lawmakers toured those same waters today, where moments ago we witnessed this group of 8, including children, crossing illegally into the U.S.
The Del Rio sector right now is one of the most busiest areas in the entire southwest border.
House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy says the men and women with a duty to secure the border are being stretched too thin.
They are pushed to the limits. And if Title 42 is lifted, it will be much worse. It's not just unsustainable now, it'll be uncontrollable.
And while Congressman Tony Gonzalez says people in Eagle Pass live in fear,
we've heard from ranchers that their kids, they can't go out and play. They have to carry pistols.
His challenger, Democratic nominee John Lira, says
we want to fight that narrative that this is some sort of third world country or some sort of combat zone. Yes, we absolutely have problems that we must get to the root of. Absolutely.
Yet both agree that more attention from the Biden administration is needed to address the border crisis.
Before he makes this decision, he should come here.
Congressman Tony Gonzalez insists that this is a bipartisan issue, an American issue, and today marks his 10th congressional delegation that he's brought to the border with more than 60 Congress members, and only 2 of those have been Democrats. But he does say that during the next delegation that he brings, he will include Democrats. That way they can continue working together and working towards these immigration policies, no matter what happens with Title 42. Reporting live in Eagle Pass, Alicia Barrera, KSAT 12 News.